Alright, good morning everybody. So I'm sitting here and I'm playing my little AFK arena, getting ready to do some puzzles and dragons. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty excited about that right now. But I like my idle games. Alright, AFK arena, idle heroes, they're fun. You get on, you just check them and do some things. Well, my guild had opened up Soren, and we took a little time to open up Soren. I just don't know if everybody's participating. I got a little bit of a cold, so I'm sorry about that. You'll hear it starting in last night's video, but on Puzzles and Dragons when we did the January quest, me and Helen. But right now, back to my point here, I'm doing all right damage, 56 million on my first try. That's pretty good for where I've been at comparatively since last time we opened him, which was forever ago. I got a lot from Samira, 26 million, a lot from Belinda, 18, and getting that from Baden is pretty good because he's there for this purpose of putting those right there behind him, those phantoms behind him, and then and this was with the twins, and they're buffing pretty well. That's what they're doing. They're still just elite all this time, all these monsters later, and I have only got this one copy of Elijah and Layla. Oh, I'd love to take her to Elite Plus. I have to accept the fact that most of the time she's gonna die during the battle. Like, I'm getting all the good buffs out of her in the beginning, so that way I can really ramp it up, and then she's gonna pass away. But I mean, look, she's already went off 4 times, and then bam, she's dead. So, but I keep thinking to myself, there's got to be something. I mean, I know that these four are pretty cool right here. They're still hanging. See this guy here, Baden, he's throwing the phantoms out behind Soren, and then Lucius is shielding them up, and here comes the AoE, and boom, that AoE is pretty rocking at this point. But that's fine. You take that, and see, we hit the 50 million mark, and he's going to slowly drop my guys here. It's acceptable. Soren's pretty tough later. I mean, one day the grand plan is to hit that 100 million, that right there. But for right now, we're going to settle at 56. That's where we're at. Well, I thought that maybe Belinda would be the answer. She's my Belinda. She's mythic 180. Well, let's get out of this for one sec. Come all the way back over to heroes. Let's see. Where can we hide? Oh, let's put me down here. We're not going to use it down here right now, so that's fine. Here's where I'm at. Let's go ahead and click on them. This is my whole monster box, as you would call it. Ascended 3-star Shamira. I don't know. They give me a bunch of copies of her when I first started. Every event seemed to have her. Every one I was doing. So that's who I've been rolling with. Good old Shamira, and she's pretty darn good. So and everything I've been able to get for her, I've made sure to enhance up as far as I can, and she's pretty rocking. Now changing the artifact on her sometimes I like to do, but in these longer battles, it's definitely Dura's Blade, so that way she gets stronger and stronger. Belinda, I've had solid luck with Belinda. As a matter of fact, I think I might have an Elite Plus set of her just sitting around waiting to go, to star back up when I get another one, and she's got some good, decent gear here. I like to throw this one on her. She crits, and when she crits, she starts hammering. Here's Lucius, and I just got his winged protector to level 10, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then most of these characters, let me back out one step. Most of these characters are 180. That's my resonating crystal. I've been able to get these two to 220, Lucius up to 200, and I just got her to 181, Namora. Sorry, I don't use her that much because I do a lot Black Bears plus Shamira. It's early, y'all. Just woke up. Alright, then here's my cast offs. All I'm waiting on now is some more dust, and then bam, my whole team is moving up. But I mean, you look 7,000 dust. That's going to be pretty tough to get right now. So I'm just getting it out of the store every day a little bit and wherever I can. I could open some stuff, but I'm kind of greedy. Now, that sends us to, so I've got the twins, and I'm thinking about trying Belinda. Because, she's got some nice stuff here going on. Say she recovers energy for your allies, and this inspire their attack ratings by 80%. I mean, she's pretty decent. Now, when I get her she keeps saying charge. When I get her to level 181, she'll get this. Estrella charges to the enemies, the next level of this, sorry, and is immune to control abilities while charging. She knocks them over next at that next level. When I hit those dust, damage increased by 250%. Receiving damage is reduced by 30% for a period of time. I think that'll be nice. Estrella swipes at her enemy with her lance, knocking them backwards, causing 200%. See, she isn't going to knock this Soren backwards. I mean, she reduces damage. I don't know. I think I'm just going to try a few combinations here. Not even mess with around with what the artifacts are set up. I like, they're on my core group, and we'll see what happens from there. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to let everybody see my monster box. I'm mainly going to be doing that Arcane Labyrinth. I really enjoy that. Every 2 days, it's really where I have my most fun. So we'll thought, well, Leica gives some good haste too. I could have talked about her. Nemora's going to heal, but we're going to try to maybe like inspire our allies and stuff. Add a little extra layer of DPS, but I think without the haste and everything speeding us up, we're not going to do nearly as much damage. So here we go, first one of these. And we hit the shield right before. If I was smart, I probably would have took it off auto. Oh, brutal. Brutal. No, that's just unacceptable. Whew. Ouch. I mean, he just wiped us right down on like 17 million damage. Yeah, that was tough. Alright. See, this we get nothing here. I tell you, there's another little thing. I mean, we really need like a light bearer, and then she helps because she still sets us off for that 3 heroes and 2. Because of the way she counts. If you look at my light bearer box, I mean, Thane is all right, but he's just not. He's not going to provide the same oomph as him. All right, then we'll just roll like this. Try this one more time. Let's switch this around. Put Lucius in the back. See how he does back there. So I guess in the end, I'm just going with Elijah and Layla anyhow. But this gives y'all a little introduction to my box, which I'm pretty cool with. I thought about starting an alt account because maybe building another faction. I've never really gotten Maulers on this account. I mean, I know you guys probably seen that Brutus sitting there looking pretty decent, and I admit Brutus is doing alright. See, Elijah and Layla are low right here. Well, we're lathering on the DPS. We're already at 30 million, and nobody's went down yet. They were dead in the last group. There went Elijah and Layla, but they got that off, and I think it's just enough to buff the DPS before they go down. Dang. See, in the battle I had done before this, I don't know if we got lucky, or maybe there were some phantoms that were turned. It could be that I need to switch my artifacts around. I just can't believe that this one had to struggle so hard to hit 50 million. So, some gear stuff. Ooh, I do like when I get a legendary. Won't let me click it. Let's try one more thing. So, what we'll do then is we'll choose this. We're gonna switch this with the horn on the twins. So the twins will be a little bit beefier, and Lucius will go off quicker. Let's try that, then we'll call it. Alright. Yeah, so, I've gotten decent light bearer action. I've got those 5, but Maulers, I've gotten these 3, which are all good, and they seem like it, but then Citrana and I've only got one Anatanda or whatever you have. You see, I've got Brutus waiting in the wings, but I've got to get the regular lower rare monsters and maulers. I just never seem to get them. This is my Wilder box, I like it alright. You know, we move up the tower pretty quick. This is a cash, and it's all good on that one. And then my Greyborn, which is pretty sweet too. I like Greyborn. But anyhow, let's do this with this switched around artifact. I don't know much about this guy. I'm just showing you guys what I'm liking to play with. So there's some people out there that can give you some brilliant strategy. That's not who this guy is. I just like to play games and let y'all watch. Boom, look at those twins throwing down all that, and those phantoms. I got a feeling this is going to be a good one. Look at those phantoms are over there hanging tough. Boom, 35 million and everybody's still kicking. See, next time this comes around, I'll have that dust, and my group will be up. I'm expecting the hammering. Whenever I get everybody paid, I've been at 180 for so long, guys. It's just been incredible. I went for like 200 with this Chimera, and I kept her as high as I could every time. Then slowly brung Belinda along, and then here comes Lucius. It's taking a while. So 55 million. So that second run, you gotta watch them. Those twins die early, or you don't get the. And it didn't really make much difference about switching the artifact around. Although the twins did survive that time. Look at Chimera throwing down some good damage. Alright, guys, that's it. I'll be on PAD. You guys need to check that out if you haven't played Puzzles and Dragons. Awesome game. I like Idle Heroes too. But man, Idle Heroes, they got to get better box space. I can't hardly manage my monsters. I'm full. You got summon, scroll event, full. Anyhow, story for another day. This game's legit. If you like idle games, you can take and just switch the same 5 around and get completely different results. But anyhow, see y'all later.